Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I bet that you did not expect to see me again so soon. I mean, what is that, like 2 videos in 3 days? Well, get used to it because every Friday from now on, I'm going to be releasing a video called Weekly Comments. And essentially, what I'm going to be doing in all of them after this one is I'm going to be going over the comments from my most recent video and then probably just some comments in general from random videos. And the reason I'm not doing that for this one is because I said in my last video that I wanted to have discussions in the comments, and that's what I've been doing. So since I've already been responding to all the comments on that video, it kind of doesn't really make any sense for me to do it again in a video. So, but other than that, from now on Fridays, comment time, boys. Haha, my face win. So as you can see, I'm here on my Attack on Titan Season 4 as a joke video. I smashed that fucking dislike button on this because you just have to. And I'm going to just start scrolling down. I am probably, on account of the fact that there's 219 comments, I am not going to probably go through them all. And there's a lot of them that, like, I have responded to. So if I've responded to it, I probably won't talk about it in this video. But other than that, let's get gaming, boys and girls. Okay, so we're going to just jump right in with a couple of these here. This is pretty much right at the top. So this one. Well, people sent death threats to the animators now. This did not age well. That has literally nothing to do with me. I never even brought... People have said this quite a bit. They brought up that the Mappa animators were getting death threats as if I gave a fuck. It has literally nothing to do with me. I didn't even bring up the fact that people were getting death threats in this video. I never said anything akin to a death threat myself. I don't give a shit that death threats are being sent. Dude, I get death threats every day. I don't care. This is another one. This dude reminds me of Young Defiant, except he's not a troll. I've gotten a few like this to the point where I think that I thought that whoever this Young Defiant person was, like, had to have orchestrated this because there's so many. And guys, what the fuck? What do you? This reminds you of Young Defiant? I went and watched one Young Defiant video. It was like 7 minutes at the beginning of him begging for money, berating people who gave him money for not giving him enough money, proclaiming that he was right about everything, even though he hadn't said anything yet, and then saying that he was gonna, like, make a new channel for the real fans who would pay him even more money. What the fuck? I don't even ask people to leave a like on the video, bro. In fact, I actively discourage that. You're an idiot. You're a buffoon. And then I did respond to this one, but I want to talk about this because it's something that, again, I saw a lot of people bringing up, and that was this comment says, I'm pretty sure they even showed hand-drawn Titans in the trailer. They hit us with the big prank. I had not watched any Attack on Titan. I still haven't seen any Attack on Titan trailer. But just as a general word of advice for everything, don't base your opinions or set your expectations off of the trailers for something, because very often they're edited and made to be better than the actual series or thing that they're a trailer of itself. So I don't know if this happened. I don't know if they actually showed hand-drawn versions of CGI scenes in the trailer. I don't know, but even if they did, you can't really be mad at that. It's like an industry standard to sort of juice up your trailers as much as possible. All right, Mr. Blue Cow. He says, they probably use CGI because of the final episode of Season 4. Once Eren unleashes his founding Titan, the animators would probably die of exhaustion from animating. Still, CGI looks like shit, LMAO. I agree that at times the CGI looks like complete shit, but again, the whole die of exhaustion thing, yeah, if they had to animate it in the time frame that they gave themselves, but I have yet to see a legitimate argument or a legitimate reason as to why this anime had to come out when it did. I mean, it wasn't any. The manga could have completed. They could have waited 2 years. I mean, fuck, dude. Bleach waited like a decade to come back, and people are still just as excited. So there's absolutely no reason they needed to do what they did. So I don't think they would have died of exhaustion if they gave themselves the right time frame. But yeah, no, that's why they use CGI. It's because it would have been too hard to animate by hand. Okay, I hate reading long comments, but people love leaving them, so this is actually not that long. What does that say? The Cuminator? What does that say? Oh, the Kerminate. Okay, I feel like every time I read something on screen, I have to put up a disclaimer. I'm reading it in a recording preview that's like 1/8 size. Don't make fun of me. But he says, to be honest, I don't think the CGI so far has been bad at all. I agree that this is not like industry low CGI, but it's worse than it should be. Of course, I'd rather have hand drawn, but I feel CGI Titans are better for action scenes, like Reiner running in the first episode, for example. I don't want static CGI Titans because CGI only works if you don't stare at it forever. That's actually true. CGI, the probably the best way to hide CGI is with movement and traditional 2D effects on top of it. But even then, it it doesn't look as good as top level 2D animation. We know Mappa can do top level 2D animation. They did it multiple times very recently. There's we can argue whether or not the CGI is actually that bad, but the fact that it exists is what's so bad. The only part of bad CGI I've seen from season 4 is the I don't know what that says. Something clip you showed. I'm a dub watcher, so I haven't seen that part yet, of course. But in the first 5 episodes, the CGI has been barely noticeable. Did you just? Was that a fucking grain pun that you just said? And I'm not going to read the manga spoilers, but I'm also not going to block them because I'm chaotic neutral. Yeah, you're a dub watcher, so you haven't gotten to that part yet. I mean, basically, the worst thing so far has been that I have seen or that I saw was the CGI on the Warhammer Titan. It was the only thing that I would call truly low tier CGI. I mean, it looked really, really fucking bad, dude. It did not look good at all. It wouldn't feel so offensive if it weren't for that masterpiece of a first season. These CGI Titans can't help but feel weightless and glitchy. I agree completely. The Warhammer Titan didn't even, like, the problem with CGI, when you impose it onto a 2D background, and I don't know if that's the right term to use, but it just doesn't look like it belongs there. It doesn't actually look like it's a part of the world. And he said, or he or she says, when you're dealing with gigantic monsters, that's a fatal error. I agree. You need to make big things have impact and weight. It's why, like, you can't have, for example, Godzilla can't be 200 meters tall but barely make any sound when he walks. Like, you got to put a lot of effort into that shit. It's a shame that the studio couldn't agree to a more realistic deadline. This season could have been something truly great. I completely agree. I think that if the ending of Attack on Titan had come out with top quality, like across the board, the actual best of the best that Mappa can offer, I think that would have cemented it as like the best, if not one of the best, darker shonen series to exist. All right, we're scrolling. There's a lot of these that even though I said I was going to stop responding to comments, you can see I clearly I couldn't. This guy says, please make a video of the dumb war between AOT fans and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood fans. Is that a war that's happening? Can someone leave a comment and tell me if that war is actually happening? Because if so, what the fuck? Why? What do FMAB fans have against Attack on Titan? What's been going on in the fandoms? Okay, this is a fairly big chunk of text here, so at 6:38, actually, Mappa cares a lot about the AOT, or cares about the AOT fandom quite a lot. It doesn't matter. Like I said in the video, Mappa is not the be-all, end-all for this anime. There are other companies involved that are making decisions. It's not... I don't know... I'm guessing people like this don't know a lot about anything and are probably, like, young or just stupid or what, but this isn't something... Mappa isn't doing everything on this anime. It's not all up to them. And even if that's true, like, again, it's just not all up to them. So even if they wanted to, it doesn't matter. If they didn't care, then they would be giving us more CGI than they already are. That is absolutely false. I would say that it's probably a calculated business decision that they're trying to slip in as much CGI as they can without it actually ruining the series. That logic does not hold up at all. And most animated scenes in Season 4 that isn't using CGI is animated pretty well. As far as a new studio picking up AOT, Mappa is not a new studio. What the fuck? This guy's crazy. Man, I want to be so mean. Like, oh man, I want to be so mean to people like this, but I can't. And the CGI is pretty good. You're wrong and stupid. I mean, it's not like they have all the time in the world to make it top tier quality. They don't need all the time in the world. They needed another like 2 years and they could have had it. I mean, I don't like CGI too much, but I like what Mappa is doing with theirs. Well, then you're an idiot. It's not bad if you're going to complain about it so much that don't watch the series. Shut up, you fucking retard. Or read the manga to get a better experience. I don't want to. Shut up. Mappa is currently under one of the most tightest time constraints I've seen for making this anime. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean that you've seen? It doesn't even sound like you've ever seen anything. It sounds like this is the first day you've opened your fucking eyes, you idiot. And oh man, see, I'm a nice person. Is that oh what? They were given a little under a year to remake all of the character designs, model all of the Titans, find new voice actors for certain characters, and have to adapt that. What? Find new voice actors? What the fuck did what? What do you think the animators are going out and finding the voice actors? Like, oh, by the way, when you get done drawing Eren versus like having sex with Mikasa. Wait, what's her name? Shit, I just somehow forgot the waifu's name from Attack on Titan. When you get done animating Eren having sex with his girlfriend, go cast a new voice. They don't do that, dude. They have different people for that. And they have to adapt to the new art style. So I give this season a good 6 out of 10. 6 to 7. Does that say 6 point? What? I hate this comment. Disliked. Get out of my face. What? You're an idiot. The animators aren't casting fucking VOs for... Whatever, dude. 712 views to 205 comments. You sure are right. Oh, wait, I already responded to this. I am a riot. People love me. Everyone loves me. Man, I responded to so many more of these comments than I thought. I really thought I did a good job of not responding to people. Mr. Well, I can't read that. That's too small. The words are so tiny. Why people defending Mappa, you say? It is because many toxic fans like you talking and ranting shit about the staff and studio for just that. I didn't fucking say anything about the staff. I never, ever said a fucking word about the staff at Mappa. People are acting like in this video I like named animators from the studio and was like, by the way, here's their fucking addresses. Go throw rocks through their windows. I never did. I don't give a fuck about the staff at Mappa. What? Shut up, you idiot. Yes, it might not be a 10 out of 10, but it's still exciting as hell, and the staff don't deserve the hate they got because 9 out of 10 is still great for me. I agree, 9 out of 10 is still great. This season is not a 9 out of 10, though. You're fucking stupid. And them getting the hate that they're getting has nothing to do with me. Dude, my video has 1,000 views? That's completely irrelevant. No one on planet Earth watched this video and was like, you know what? I fucking hate Mappa. Those guys suck ass. You call me a toxic fan, but I am absolutely better for the community and better for the industry than you. You absolute beta cuck. Dude, oh my god, look at how many replies I leave. This is fucking crazy. Hey, here's this comment. This comment would actually inspire me to make an entire video, and then I never released it, talking about how people like this were fucking crazy. But I never released the video. Maybe I will one day. Just found your channel and I want to say I like your comment. Or your content. I'm gonna like your content. God damn it. Your comment. I love you. I'm sorry. Okay, there's like a lot. I mean, I have been talking for so long about like, I've been doing a good job not responding to comments. Look at these, like 20 in a row that I've just been responding to. What a fucking disaster. It could be worst. And it could be burst. What are you saying? CGI is kind of bad, but the story is god level, so who cares? Me and a fuck ton of other people. Mappa had a lot of animes in that time, so their staff was splitted. And AOT was a big anime, so it was kind of stressing them. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What? What are you saying? Why do you have 732 subscribers? I shouldn't say that, but it does legitimately seem like you don't even know how to speak. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm sure your content's great. I'll go sub to you later. Look, we have 2 comments in a row. Young Defiant 2.0, not even going to lie. I will agree with that. 2.0 means better version. I am the better version of Young Defiant. I'm like 1,000,000 times better than him. Not at making videos, but just like being a human. You know, you're much like Young Defiant. I don't think I am. I think the fact that so many people usually agree with the things I say means that I'm probably not like him very much. Kyle is coming in hot with this fucking big Monster Energy Kyle type vibe. AOT in general is insanely overhyped by people who've never picked up an actual non-picture book in their lives and think it has some sort of profound message. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an enjoyable show, but the length that people are going to, one, defend the literal dog trash animation, and two, overanalyze some of the garbage characters and plot holes is making me actively hate the franchise. Oh boy. This comment comes across as pretty pretentious. What are you saying, that people should go read like novels instead of enjoying anime? They're not mutually exclusive. You can do both. But yeah, no, I agree that people are going to insane lengths to defend the use of CGI when they shouldn't. But I don't think that AOT is necessarily insanely overhyped. I think it's a little bit overhyped, but when people are constantly saying you're the best of the best, you can be overhyped but still be very, very good. That's actually all right. We got through this. That's it. This guy said, "Shut up." That's a good comment. Honestly, that's a. I'll give that one a like. I'll give that one a heart and a like. That didn't take us nearly as long as I thought, because I had already responded. I had already typed a response to so many of these comments. So we're going to transition, and we're going to go look at just like comments in general that could be on like any video. Okay, so we're here in my channel dashboard. Let's see if I have any funny comments held for review. No, I don't. That's sad. But this just shows my most recent comments on all videos. So I'll go through and I'll tell you what video they're from. You can only see the thumbnail here, so I'll tell you what video it's from. I'm going to skip this comment because I'm going to read it properly and type a good response to it later on. But we're starting out with one that is on my how is Webtoon content so bad video. This is like a year-old video and people still fucking hate it. But the comment says, this could be a shit post or an honest review on the entirety of webcomics, but honestly, I was really entertained by watching the video. Found the remarks and attacks against it hilarious, though I do agree to the majority that this should have been kept civil. I do feel bad for laughing a bit, but the authors who have worked earnestly on their works the authors have worked earnestly on their work, so insulting them was pretty unnecessary. I like both manga and manhwa, but we all have different tastes. Yeah, dude, I fucking love manhwa. I read manhwa all the time. I mean, this was kind of a shit post. Not really a shit post, but I didn't pull any punches with this Webtoon video, and I really wanted to be angry. Next up, we have a comment that's on my Why I Think Black Clover Shouldn't Exist video, and it says, my God, this dude is getting murdered in the comment section. That's enough of that. Okay, we're also going to skip these comments that have, because those are ones we probably looked at on the other video. This video aged terribly. Yeah, it did. It really fucking did. If you don't know, this is from a video I made called Why God of High School Beats Tower of God as an Anime. And it was before God of High School had come out, or maybe when like episode 1 had come out, and we were seeing that they were a lot more loyal to the art style. They had put a lot more effort into animating it, and so all signs pointed towards me being correct. And then they fucking pulled a bamboozle on me and cut like 99.9% of the content of the series out. So this video did age terribly. Maybe I should delete it and then delete my fucking channel, because you're correct. God of High School is good as a manhwa, and when Solo Leveling drops, it will probably flop even harder just because it's so hyped more than God of High School. Well, Solo Leveling is better suited to an anime than God of High School, because God of High School just has so much going on. You can't cut hardly anything out of God of High School. There's like almost no fat to even trim. Solo Leveling, though, you can cut out huge chunks of content from Solo Leveling and you won't miss anything. I mean, honestly, I'm going to go out and say that Solo Leveling Season 2, all of the chapters of Season 2 so far could realistically be condensed into 2 anime episodes. So I don't know. I don't think Solo Leveling will flop, but we'll see. It's not really a Webtoon series anyways, at least not in the West. This is a type of comment. I'm so glad that I got one of these here, because this is a type of comment that makes me think, like, how dumb do these motherfuckers have to be to leave comments like this. And it says, look, man, I have my problems with Unordinary, but it's absolutely nothing like My Hero Academia. My Hero is a story about becoming a hero. Unordinary is a story about overthrowing a corrupt system. No, it fucking ain't, brother. John is nothing like Deku. The power system is nothing like My Hero. Are you out of your fucking mind? There's no character like All Might in the series. Basically, this video is retarded. Or, well, yeah, the video I made does suck. But this comment is even more retarded because you can see, this was 23 hours ago. My guy, this video is a year old. This video is a year old, bro. Like, do you realize that when this video came out, there was over a year difference in story development? Like, the characters, everything was completely different back then. And I agree that Unordinary probably isn't a ripoff of My Hero Academia. I don't know if that's actually what I said in the video because I refused to go rewatch that video of mine. But it was extraordinarily similar to My Hero Academia. It took place like 100% in a school full of people with quirks. Dude, like, what? What do you mean that the power system is nothing like My Hero? It absolutely was. My Hero's power system is fucking anything goes. And so was Unordinary. Also, you say literally nothing about the two series is similar at all, except the fact that everyone in the world has superpowers. Are you stupid? Not everyone. There's a huge chunk of, or a huge number of people in My Hero that don't have quirks. And also, the main characters of both of these series didn't have powers. Like, that was their whole thing. John was pretending to not have powers, and Deku legitimately did not have any. I don't think you've read Unordinary or My Hero. You're just an idiot. Next up is a comment. This video does not get very many comments, so I'm going to heart this comment because I appreciate it, homie. And that was a video on creating my own custom quirk, and I did a little mini-series called MHA in IRL. And this was in the finale of that video where I went over my own quirk and what I wanted it to be. And this video is, I want something like Deku's quirk, but I can activate it at will and not break my bones when I use it. That's pretty good. It's essentially just like a super amp power where you go fast and are strong. This is from that same video before. Please stop making Webtoon anime. And this comment says, start hating in quotes. I'm assuming he's saying he's quoting me. And then it says, I prefer to ignore. Jest seems a bit toxic, but it's the anime community. What do I expect? You are by far more toxic than me or anyone like me. The fact that you are willing to just ignore such egregious flaws in this system is why they keep happening. You are a bad person, and I doubt that I ever said start hating. Just like there's no way that at some point in the video I paused and just said start hating and then moved on. Did you just take two words out of a sentence and quote it? That's not really how that works. Oh my god, this is an old video. This is one of the first videos I ever made, and it was about 4 very overrated anime, and Black Clover was obviously one of them, and funnily enough, Attack on Titan was also one of them. And it says, from overslandered/overrated, damn Black Clover has grown. I don't think so. I still see just as much Black Clover hatred. In fact, a lot of the people who hate Black Clover are like me and just care so little about the series now that they don't talk about it. But I still dislike Black Clover just as much. It's just, I don't give enough of a fuck to talk about it, bro. Next up is, how is Webtoon content so bad again? You see that little green boy right here. And it says, I was hoping for a more in-depth criticism, but there really wasn't. Even though you stated you spent a total of 500 hours reading Webtoons, I also really don't understand why you targeted the artists in this video in such a hateful manner. Fuck them. They suck ass at everything. And I agree. So I think I've told this story before, but this video kind of wasn't supposed to happen, right? I did spend a long ass time on the Webtoon platform reading shit and researching, and then what I decided to do was basically make like an off the goop, unscripted, unplanned initial video, and then I was going to follow it up with the real video, and then it just kept getting pushed back more and more and more, and it just never really came out. So yeah, no, I mean that is a legitimate criticism that this video was not planned as well, but in my defense, that was how it was supposed to go down, and then I mean, it is still something that I'm working on a little bit here and there, but it just at this point it feels like it's gotten pushed back so much that it's like, do people even want to hear? Like, I think most people know that Webtoon sucks ass, bro. I don't think they need me to tell them. I thought the Tower of God adaptation was bad, but then I saw the God of High School adaptation. Yep, that is how it is. It, I mean, it's not even one that's like fun to talk about, really, because it's just so fucking sad, dude. Like the two anime that we got were just, or honestly, even the three that we got were just so disappointing. But we have a comment on Dr. Stone boring video I make. Um, Music is too loud, bro. That's a big part of the downvotes. Okay, I don't want to be mean because you're trying to give me, constructive criticism. Um, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But this video is almost a year old. If you went and watched any of my more recent videos, like in the past 7 months, this is a problem that I have acknowledged and I have fixed. But thank you so much. Next up is from Jesus. That is literally this thumbnail right here. That is literally my first ever video about Isekai Cheat Magician, and he's asking what anime is that. I'm gonna just say Drifters without even looking at the timestamp. So Drifters, Google Drifters anime. So I watched your videos because I was hoping that you would give examples of a better platform. There isn't really a legal one that I can. I don't know. There's not really a legal one, dude. You gotta find that shit on your own. I recently got into some of these comics, but most of them are juvenile, and it's leaving wanting. So juvenile that it's leaving wanting more. If you could recommend something better, please do. Still looking for comments on an app, but I'd prefer a little more meat to the storyline. Um, I can't necessarily outright recommend you these sites, but I will recommend go ahead and join my Discord. I'm sure people in there will help you find some good ones. Another Black man. Why are people leaving comments on this fucking Black Clover video, dude? It's old and boring. Black Clover sucks. To be honest, boys, I haven't seen any good retorts and critiques in the comment section from both sides. Yeah, that's one of the reasons this video basically. I think I did a comment response to this video, or a comment response type video, and just like no one brought up any good counterpoints. The most reasonable thing that people were saying was like, okay, I acknowledge that what you're saying is true, but I still like the series, which is fine. But there's so many people that are like, I've countered your point, and they're playing 4D chess when I'm over here like, I don't know, getting a sandwich from Subway. I'm not even at the same game, and they think they've beaten me. All right, 2 Webtoon ones in a row. This guy says he spent years on this video just to say bad things about Webtoon. Dude, cut the crap. Like I said earlier, it should have been better. I mean, well, that video shouldn't have been better, but the follow-up should have happened, and it just didn't. But yeah, no, I spent a long fucking time on Webtoons researching for a video. And I still have plans. Like, don't think for a second that I've let what I'm still, I got my third eye open and I'm still looking at shit. There's like 3 at least Webtoon hate videos in the works for me right now, so give me a little bit of time and I'll be back better than ever. And the next comment is, excuse me, I love Webtoon. Well, I love you. This video is laughable. Hey man, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. And then this is an interesting comment. I made a video called CGI and Anime Good versus Bad, where I basically showed, I don't know, just go watch the video. I don't fucking remember my own videos. But this guy says, not gonna lie, King and Ashura is better with CGI. I actually kind of agree. Now hear me out. The CGI used in King and Ashura is pretty cool. Like, the overall vibe of the King and Ashura anime is pretty different. Like, it's not typical, not something you see often. And I think that King and Ashura, especially at the time, was a small enough series that it was never going to get a top tier 2D animation. It just wasn't, it didn't have enough clout. And So I kind of agree. Yeah, I like the Kengan Ashura anime that we got. It was unique. It stuck out. It was something different, and I think that I much prefer the cool kind of CGI uniqueness that we got versus a really shitty 2D animation that we probably would have got. Oh boy, dude. Man, seeing some of these thumbnails are such a fucking nostalgia trip for me because the algorithm clearly showed these videos to people like today, but it's just so funny. It's like I haven't thought of this video or like anything related to it for months and months and months. And that's my Tower of God Looks Horrible video. And I'm just looking at the thumbnail right here, and it's so fucking funny, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm still really bad at making thumbnails, but it's so badly cropped, and it has like a generic font because this is before I knew I could import custom fonts. Oh, baby, I love it. And the comment on the video is they don't even have shades. I don't know what sunglasses would have done to help the Tower of God anime, but hey, man, I respect it. The entirety. Wait, this is again on the CGI one. The entirety of Baki is CG. That looks more like 2D animation to mean. Maybe I'm stupid or something, but that's not really an example of CG. The Dorian fight was CG and it was awful. I agree. But no, I don't think I said in the video that all. I was just showing an example of really bad CG in Baki. I don't think I was saying that Baki was a CG series, but if I did say that, then I'm right. Fuck you. Back to Webtoon with a spicy one. Wow, this is trash. I had to click away after the first few seconds. Many people have pointed out that Webtoon isn't a Chinese-owned company. Yeah, dude, I fucking know. I got it. Shut up. You fucking... God, dude. I know. Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about it. I've talked about it so many times. I know. My bad. Sorry. I trusted someone. Oops. And the fact that you're being such a douchebag to people in the comment section gives me a headache. Have a great day, and I hope we never meet in real life. Yeah, I hope for your sake we never meet in real life either, because just the aura that I exude would probably break your fucking spine. There's gonna be more dislikes than subs with this dude? Probably. Actually, that is true on this video. The Black Clover fans really... They really went hard. I think they started like a GoFundMe to hire a dislike bot for the video. It was pretty cool. But yeah, no, I have a couple videos like that. Hey man, that's just the lifestyle of someone who speaks the truth. God of High School was nice. We're skipping over that. Disliked. This is on... Oh, I forgot I even made this video. I made a video speculating why I thought Attack on Titan final season might be bad. And funnily enough, I was wrong. It was bad for a completely different reason. This guy says, are you still worried after 10 episodes? I'm still worried, but not necessarily for the same reasons. And then this guy just says, you were right. I got so many comments saying this on this video that I made called Why I Think Attack on Titan's Final Season Will Be Bad. I got like 100 comments saying, you were right, or like, this guy turned out to be right. I know, dude. I'm aware. I made a whole video gloating about it, basically. For the God of High School, man, I've made so many fucking videos. I always, get mad at myself for not making enough videos, but I really have made like a lot of videos. Petition until chapter 500 to be animated. Yeah, dude, link me the petition. I will sign it. His source for all his claims and assumptions, trust me, bro. Okay. Trust me, dude, that's not true. Aside from that, may I recommend you Joel G? I've gotten really into... No, you can't. You spent a year planning this video, lol Chinese. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I refuse to go back and watch this video, but I don't know if maybe I didn't articulate this. I spent a year prepping for a video. It wasn't this video that came out. So, stop being mean to me. I'm very sensitive. This is... God, see, another video I completely forgot that I made, and that was... I made a video just called Webtoon Content That Isn't Complete Garbage. Dude, my title game is on point. And it says, I'm so happy you mentioned Elseed. It's one of my favorites. I really hope it turns into an anime as well. I want to learn Korean just to read the caught up to date version. Yeah, dude. I don't know if you're caught up to like chapter 129 or whatever the most recent one is, but crazy shit is going down. And there's like some. Fuck, dude. I don't even know what's going to happen. I'm genuinely confused and excited. Also, what are these stupid. I hope so too. Like, what? Oh. My bad. I forgot that YouTube had this feature of you can click these to like auto comment back. And I thought this YouTube was just like saying this to me. I'm so stupid. Back to Black Clover. Stop leaving comments on Black Clover video. Let me forget that Black Clover exists. Please, let me go quietly into the night not having to remember Black Clover. See, everyone has an opinion, but I'm pretty sure you skipped the first 3 episodes of Black Clover because he said he doesn't have mana, not magic. Magic comes from mana. It doesn't matter. You're dumb. And Asta said he wanted to be Wizard King to protect the poor. He can't protect fucking anyone. He's stupid. He worked out thinking doing so will boost his mana. Bros, what? What are you saying, you stupid little gamer? What? Asta doesn't have any wide range magic. He has no way to protect a big group of people. He has no way to protect an entire country. Think about this. Here's a little thought exercise for you. Keep in mind that when this video was made, I was up to like chapter 120 in Black Clover, episode 120 in Black Clover. So put yourself in this mind space. Episode 120 of Black Clover, that version of Asta. Are you telling me that if someone launched attack magic on a countrywide scale, that he would be able to do anything about it? No, you're an idiot. I'm right, you're wrong, you're trolling. Another comment on this Attack on Titan video that says he was true. I was. I think this channel shouldn't exist. I'll be honest with you, dude. Most days I would agree. Yes, need for flop. Manhwas are trash. And manhwas too. They deserve to be Webtoon only. Well, I wasn't talking about any Chinese series in this video. What? What are you saying, dude? They're good manhwas. You're stinky. People look down on Fairy Tail like literally one of the most hated, but at least I can think of the reasons I like it. What? I've never talked about Fairy Tail before, ever. What are you saying? You just wanted an excuse to talk about Fairy Tail, you weirdo. Okay, this is going to be our final comment. I don't know if you can hear it. My throat is killing me because I've been recording for 45 minutes, and before this, I recorded a bunch of shit for my second channel, so my throat's kind of fucking going, bro. But it says, I wouldn't say they're failures, but more like average. That doesn't show the true potential of Webtoon. Yeah, and I would say, what's the right way to word this? No, they're not average. First of all, they're below average. But the fact that they're so mediocre at their best is why they're a complete failure. They did such a terrible job of expressing how good the actual manhwa that they're adapted from are. Like, I've seen people claiming that God of High School is legitimately a trash series that has never been good, and I cannot believe people would actually say that. God of High School is such a fun read, dude. It is so entertaining. It has such a good story. Same with Tower of God. And yet, because of these anime, people are completely writing off those series and series like them, and that's why those series were a failure. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video. This is a new series, right? If you made it this far, dude, I don't know, prove it by commenting. Prove that you saw this part of the video by leaving a comment that has the term gummy vitamins in it. And then I'll know you're cool. But when I do these, it's supposed to be videos from the previous week. So I'm only ever going to go up to 1 week ago. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But either way, that's about all my throat can take. I've got a little baby throat, dude. You gotta get. What more can I do? But this is gonna be a new thing that I'm doing every Friday. Is when the video is gonna come out. So hopefully you guys thought it was cool. I don't know. This is really just an excuse for me to rant about stupid comments and show other people. I have friends that legitimately don't believe me that I get comments that are as stupid as I described them sometimes. So hopefully, if you're one of those people, you realize what I go through on a daily basis now. But anyways, leave a like button and hit the subscribe arrow. Thank you so much. Please get me to 1,000 subscribers so that I can have 4 numbers. Thank you. I love you, and I will see you soon with another video.